I was reaching for the mashed potatoes when Jennifer pushed back her chair and stood up. The screech of wood against hardwood made everyone look up. "I need to say something." Her voice shook. "I'm pregnant. My name's Mark Chen. I'm 31, work as a cybersecurity analyst, married to Sarah for 5 years. We were at her parents' house for Thanksgiving, the whole family crammed around their dining table. Sarah's parents, Tom and Carol. Her younger sister Jennifer, 23, fresh out of college, and Jennifer's boyfriend Travis, some guy she'd been seeing for maybe 8 months. Sarah smiled, confused. "Jen, that's wonderful. Congratulations." "It's Mark's baby." The room went silent, like someone had hit mute on the universe. Sarah's smile froze. "What?" Jennifer's hand trembled as she pointed at me. Tell them what you did to me." I set the serving spoon down carefully. "What are you talking about?" "I'm 14 weeks pregnant and you're the father." Tears started streaming down her face. "It happened in August at the cabin. You all went to bed early. He came to my room around midnight. I tried to say no, but..." "Stop." My voice came out harder than I intended. "That never happened." "You're lying." Jennifer's voice cracked into a sob. "I didn't want to say anything. I've been trying to handle this alone, but I can't keep living with this secret." Sarah turned to me, her face chalk white. "Mark, tell me this isn't true." "It's not true. I never touched her." Jennifer collapsed into her chair, crying harder. Carol rushed over, wrapping her arms around her youngest daughter. Tom stood slowly, and I'd never seen him look at me like that before, like I was something that needed to be exterminated. "Get out of my house," Tom said quietly. "Sarah, you know me." I looked at my wife. "You know I would never..." "She knew what you were wearing." Sarah's voice was barely a whisper. "She told me earlier today. Said you wore that blue Columbia sweater, the one I got you for Christmas." "I didn't wear..." "Get out!" Tom's voice exploded. "Get the hell out before I throw you out." I looked at Sarah one more time. She was staring at the table, tears running down her face, not looking at me. I grabbed my jacket and left. I met Sarah 6 years ago at a tech conference in Seattle. She was doing PR for a startup. I was there for a security panel. We got coffee, talked about everything except work for 4 hours. Missed half the conference sessions. Her family was tight-knit. Sunday dinners every other week, holidays together, family vacation every summer. They welcomed me in, or at least I thought they had. Tom taught me to fish. Carol showed me her garden every spring. They seemed to like me. Jennifer was 18 when I met her, just starting college. Quiet, studying nursing, seemed normal enough. We all got along fine, no tension, no weirdness, nothing that would make me think any of this was possible. Last August, we did spend a long weekend at Tom's cabin upstate. All of us. Jennifer brought Travis. They'd been dating maybe 4 months at that point. I remembered that weekend clearly because I'd been on call for work. We grilled steaks, played cards, went out on the boat. I spent half the time checking my laptop for security alerts. Went to bed early both nights because I was exhausted. Sarah had been right there next to me the whole time. Now I was sitting in a Hampton Inn off I-84 because Sarah had changed the locks on our condo. She'd texted once, "Don't contact me. Don't contact my family. I need time to process this." I tried calling, straight to voicemail. I called Carol. She picked up and immediately started screaming, words like predator and monster, and how could you do this to our family? Told me if I came near Jennifer again, she'd call the police. Tom sent a text at 11 p.m. "I have a hunting rifle and I know how to use it. Stay away from my daughters." I sat on the edge of the hotel bed, staring at my phone. Jennifer was lying. But why? And why now? And why me? I opened my laptop and started gathering evidence. Downloaded my complete text message history from the cloud. Every conversation, every thread, going back 3 years. Search for Jennifer's name. Nothing. Not a single private message. Our only texts were in the family group chat. Stuff like, running late to dinner, or thanks for the birthday wishes. I pulled my call logs. 0 calls to Jennifer's number, ever. Email records, nothing. Then I opened Google Maps timeline, the location tracking feature I'd never bothered to turn off. August 10th to 12th, the cabin weekend. I zoomed in on each day. Friday, August 10th. Phone location showed I arrived at the cabin at 4 p.m. Stayed there all evening. Didn't move. Saturday, August 11th. Morning at the cabin. 11 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. Drove to town. That was the grocery run with Sarah, I remembered. Back to cabin. 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. Down at the lake, helping Tom with the boat motor. Back to cabin for the evening. No movement after 9 p.m. Sunday, August 12th. Phone at cabin until 2 p.m. when we drove home. Never went near the guest cottage where Jennifer had stayed. Never left the main house late at night. The data was irrefutable. I screenshot everything, created a folder, labeled it evidence. Then I thought about Travis, the boyfriend who'd sat there during Jennifer's accusation, silent as a stone. Didn't defend his girlfriend's honor. Didn't punch me. Didn't even look surprised. Just sat there pushing green beans around his plate like nothing was happening. I looked him up on Facebook. Travis Morrison, 24, worked for his uncle's construction company. Relationship status, in a relationship with Jennifer Hayes. Last post was from 2 days ago, a picture of them at some brewery, his arm around her waist. I scrolled back to September, found a post Jennifer was tagged in. Big news coming soon, life-changing stuff. Comments asked if she was engaged. She replied to one, even better than that. My phone buzzed. Unknown number. Text message. Stop looking into this. Final warning. I screenshot it and kept digging. Next morning, I called a lawyer named Rita Moss who specialized in defamation. Told her everything. Do you have proof you weren't alone with her? She asked. Location data, phone records, nothing connecting us at all. Good, but we need more than defense. We need proof she's lying. Motive, evidence of fabrication. How do I get that? You don't. I do. This will cost money and time, but if she's lying, there's a reason. We'll find it. 10 days later, Rita called. Jennifer applied for state medical assistance 3 weeks before Thanksgiving. Listed father as unknown. Unknown? Not me? Not you, which means she wasn't planning to name you originally. Something changed her plan. Also, Travis has a sealed juvenile record, assault, and his family is deeply religious, Catholic, very traditional. They disown him over a pregnancy before marriage. You think this is about his family? I think we're getting warmer. The hospital called that afternoon. Mr. Chen, this is Dr. Patricia Williams from St. Mary's Hospital. We need you to come in. It's regarding Jennifer Hayes. Is she okay? She's fine, but there's something you need to know. Can you come today? 2 o'clock. Come alone. Dr. Williams met me in a private office. Jennifer listed you as the father on her prenatal intake forms. We ran standard blood work. There were irregularities. What kind? Jennifer is type O. She listed you as the father. What's your blood type? A B negative. She wrote that down. And your wife? A positive. The fetus is type B positive, Mr. Chen. You cannot be the biological father. It's genetically impossible. The room spun. Does Jennifer know? Not yet. Her next appointment is tomorrow morning. We're required to inform her. I called Rita from the parking lot. They have medical proof. Blood types don't match. Perfect. Don't contact anyone. Let Jennifer get the news. Let her sit with it. They'll come to you. The next day at noon, Sarah called. Mark. Her voice was broken. Yeah? Jennifer just called from the hospital. They told her about the blood test, that you can't be the father. I said nothing. Mark, I don't understand. She was so sure. She knew details. She said you wore a blue sweater that weekend. that you told her we were having problems. I wore a black jacket. We weren't having problems until she lied. Why would she do this? Ask her. That night, Sarah showed up at the hotel. I let her in. She looked destroyed. I talked to Jennifer. She broke down, said Travis made her do it. Made her? His parents are strict Catholic. They threatened to cut him off if they found out about the pregnancy. His mother already hated Jennifer. Travis convinced her to blame you temporarily, just until after the baby was born. Then they'd quietly take a paternity test and move forward. Temporarily, I sat heavily. She destroyed our marriage for temporary. I know, I'm so sorry. Sorry doesn't fix what your family did to me. Your father threatened me. Your mother called me a monster. You believed I could do that. I was wrong. You chose her over me. When it mattered most, you believed I could assault your sister. Sarah cried. What do you want me to say? I want you to leave. She stood at the door. Jennifer's telling everyone the truth tomorrow. Travis's family too. It's over. Good for her. What are you going to do? I'm going to talk to my lawyer about a defamation suit, and I'm going to decide if I want to stay married to someone who thought I was capable of rape. Jennifer confessed publicly 2 days later, posted an apology online, then deleted it. Sarah's parents called, apologetic, begging me to come to dinner to work through this as a family. I'm not family anymore, I told them. Sarah came by one final time. I handed her divorce papers. Mark, please, we can fix this. You made a choice, Sarah. You chose to believe the worst of me. I made a mistake. You made a choice. She signed them, hands shaking. Rita called a week later. Divorce is final. Are you okay? I looked out the window of my new apartment. First place that was truly mine. I will be. Travis's family cut him off. Last I heard, he and Jennifer moved 3 states away. Sarah texted once, months later. I'm sorry. I deleted it. Some betrayals don't deserve forgiveness. Some relationships can't survive doubt. When the person who's supposed to know you best believes you capable of your worst, there's nothing left to save. I'm rebuilding now. New apartment, new routines, therapy twice a week. The anger's fading into something quieter, not forgiveness, but acceptance. I didn't deserve what happened, but I survived it. And I learned something valuable. Trust, once broken completely, can't be repaired, only replaced. I'm not looking to replace it anymore. I'm learning to be enough on my own. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and comment, telling me where you are watching from. I would love to know.